Welcome back to part 4 of our Cards HQ Value Box series. In this video, we'll share with you how spending 1 hour at Cards HQ prior to a Braves game, we pulled enough cards from the value box to more than pay for 4 tickets to the Braves game that we attended. We'll run through this. I don't have regular video this time. I went off and forgot my phone before we actually went to the shop and went to the game. But I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what we were able to do. We actually ended up buying 257 cards, and we got real lucky. We ran into one box, one of the first boxes that we got into, and at Cards HQ, if you went there and you've gone through their 50-cent value boxes, most of the cards are raw. Some have sleeves on them. And every now and then you'll run across, some that are in top loaders. And we ran across this one box and almost everything in it was top loaders. They were good cards, popular players. And we just stayed in that box basically. And in less than an hour, we pulled out 247 cards or 257 cards. And they were clean and nice. And we went through them all and we pulled 10 to send for grading. 10 of those cards for grading. The other 247 went in our box to ComC. Of course, this was before we put them in new penny sleeves, but this was the 247 that we decided we were going to send to ComC. And then the other 10 cards we decided to send to graders. We've already got them back, and 7 have already sold. So let me run through this with you real quickly. We were able to pull this Tom Brady PSA 10 from 2021 Panini Dominators. Not any huge special card, but the bottom line is Tom Brady sells, and a lot of collectors want graded 10 Tom Brady's, period. And that sold almost immediately for $42. We pulled this Gary Sheffield rookie card Hall of Famer. I didn't know where I was going to send it to PSA or an alternative grader, but it looked so good. I decided to send it to PSA. Came back at 10. We've already sold that for $34.50, which gave us what? When you take the $20 grading fee out and the 50 cents for the card, it gave us $14 profit. So again, this was when you could get cards graded at PSA for $20 when we sent these in this summer. This was a 1976 Baltimore Orioles team card. Looked beautiful. Came back in 8. We were okay with that. We were hoping for a 9 or 10, but we still sold it very quickly, made $8.50 on that card. We pulled 3 of these Freddie Freeman USA baseball cards. Very popular card. We were only able to send 1 for grading. The other 2 had some minor corner issues, but this one was beautiful. We listed for $59. We accepted an offer for $55, so we made $34.50 on that card. And then we got this Bo Nix before the season started, $29.50 profit on that card. Came back at Gem Mint 10. And then we sent to an alternative grader, Jackson Holiday. We ended up selling this card for $25, which gave us a $16.50 profit. Again, and you've heard me talk about this, I talk about it almost on every video, but if we'd sent this to PSA and spent $20, we'd be looking at how much profit? $4.50. By using an alternative grader, we increased our profit drastically. And here's another example of another card, Michael Penix. We sent to an alternative grader. It came back at 10. We sold it for $14.97. And again, $6.47 there. We have 3 that have not sold yet. This is the Greg Maddux. It came back in 8, so we're not going to do, we only got $2 possible profit there. And honestly, there's a good chance this will end up in our $15 slab box if it doesn't sell pretty quickly. Then we got this Griffey to an alternative grader. I'll hold on to that. I know Griffey will sell. And then this Jackson Curio that might not sell to the first of next year, or to spring training. But again, it's It's a 10 from an alternative grader. So we're going to look at good profit on these two because they went to alternative graders. But again, we're not figuring that into our potential profit. We're not even going to look at that. That's just extra money that we'll make from this trip to Cards HQ. So how did it end up? Future profit on the 247 cards to ComC is 123.50. Our goal after all fees, everything, is to make 50 cents a card. 50 cents a card. And by the way, every time I mention ComC, people, what's ComC, Dale? What are you talking about? So you can go over to our website, CMG Sports Card Investments, cmgsportscardinvestments.com, and just scroll down here and write in COMC. It stands for Check Out My Cards. And if you search, there's an article that will go through how, why, and when to sell your cards on ComC. And I'm sure I know there's other videos here on YouTube as well. But ComC is a good tool, a good method to liquidate some cards at some times. But again, it's wrapping your mind around when and why. And that this article will definitely help you. So future profit 247 from ComC. The slabs, we've already sold 7 that we've already made $130.97 from in profit. So our total expected profit when all this is done and everything sells is 247.47. We actually bought the 4 tickets on Facebook Marketplace at Braves Group for $50 each. So that paid for our tickets, gave us another 47. We still got 3 more cards to sell. And again, this is just a lifestyle business. Everything's not going to sell overnight, but as I say over and over, if you've had patience and you're willing to do the work, value boxes are a great way to create profits, as we've shared with you throughout this series. What was this, session 4 or 5? Yeah, it was session 4. Next session, we had a major disappointment, and we'll talk more about that in the next video. If you've not subscribed and you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, do everything you're supposed to do. And we'll be releasing, dropping this video in a few days, sharing with you how disappointed we were on our 5th trip to Cards HQ and exactly why. Hope you're enjoying this series. As always, your comments, feedback are appreciated. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.